If winter came around and you wanted to stay active, what sport would you turn to? Would you take the chairlift up the mountain and ski down it? Or would you grab your skates, head to an outdoor rink, and battle your friends out in an intense game of hockey? For me, both of those options seem a little bit too routine. Because when I arrived into province number 7, my cross Canada trip, I quickly realized that out here, curling is the name of the game. And traveling, when done right, can help you break social stigmas, knock down cultural barriers, and let you experience some pretty unique things. So, before I hop back on the train to Saskatchewan, I'm going to take my shot at trying to curl, and on top of that, I'll have two locals, Reg and Luke, show me how the game is played on and off the ice. And the place that we're going to be curling at today is none other than the Granite Curling Club. Now, this is the oldest curling club in Western Canada, and it's known around the country as the mother club of curling because it has produced so many Canadian and world champions. I don't know if you guys know, but Manitobans hold some of, if not most, of the top 5 rankings in the world in both the men's and women's category. I have never been curling before in my life, but I've also never been more excited to try and learn a new sport. So let's do it. This is pretty darn incredible. Look at how populated this rink is. I've never seen a rink so busy, and it's just very clear as day. People love this sport right here. But we're here a bit early, so we're gonna check out the rest of the curling club and go and watch the guys who are playing now, see if we can pick up some skills. Well, they say that curling is 1 part the sport, 2 parts the social event. And the club right here above the rink looks like it fits just that.
It's a social sport.
Very social. All right, so Mike and I have just been sitting down enjoying our beer, and of course we're drinking a beer. We strike a conversation with our neighbor. This is Liam. Liam, like me, is 22, aspiring theater actor, but you also do something special here. What's your role?
I do the ice. I'm the ice technician.
And Liam, I gotta know, I'm gonna put you on the spot here.
Okay.
What's one piece of advice you give to anybody in life?
Stop giving a fuck. I think you just gotta stop caring what people think and just do it. Stop caring, but also care a lot, but not too much.
Care about what you're interested in.
Yeah,
Don't care about what people
Thank
think.
you for, yeah, perfect.
I got you. I got you. All right, cool. You show us the ice?
Yep.
Cool.
Let's do it.
All right, we're on the ice. You have a sexy job.
Oh yeah, of course. I clean the crud. I go quick.
There's a speed limit. You're only doing 2 sweeps?
Yeah.
Can I take it over, or are you gonna get fired?
No, go ahead.
Do you want to be my vlogger?
Sure.
All right, we're gonna switch positions for the second half.
Up and down one side, you want to keep it half-assed even. You just got to walk however you normally walk.
Never been a guy with more swag.
Never. Other than me, yeah, never anyone. For a trainee, pretty good.
That's pretty good?
Yeah, it's not bad, not bad.
So you're the ice fella?
Ice technician is the technical term, but yeah, I like to say ice fella.
Ice fella,
I'm
so
the fella who does the ice.
So are we the ice fellas?
We're ice fellas now, yeah. You're honorary ice fellas.
Thanks, Liam.
You're welcome.
Well, we've made it. So I guess now, there's only one thing left to do. It's time to curl. So you think you're gonna be good?
It's a real hit and miss. I'm either going to be really good or really bad. I don't think there's anywhere in the middle in this.
I have a feeling we're gonna have a tough go first few ends, and then we're really gonna zone in, and we're probably gonna be the best curlers this place has ever seen. Ed, what's the difference between a normal shoes and curling shoes?
The difference is this, it's got a Teflon slider on it that allows
cool.
you to slide.
Yep.
This side's just got nothing but grip. You're kind of pushing around like you're on a skateboard. When you guys are on the ice, I'll be holding the camera because it's gonna be a little shaky. There's 4 people on each team. Okay. Each person gets 2 rocks. It's like shuffleboard if you've ever played, and that's as in depth as I'm gonna get. But the real kicker is the slide. Do you guys want to try just one without any instruction?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Start by just going up and down. Just go.
Yeah, just move over.
Like you're on a skateboard.
I've never been on a skateboard.
Whoa, okay. It's like Bambi on the ice, I love it.
You'll want to make sure that's recording.
Put a little bit of weight on that broom. Keep your foot here. And then, yeah, just push back a little bit.
Oh! Somebody's done this before.
Okay, let's put it this way. Luke and Reg are great. They know what they're doing. Mike has done plenty of board sports and gliding in the past, but me, well, I'm trash. It's my first time ever trying to curl though, so does that count for anything? Either way, the boys feel like Mike and I are ready for a little 2v2 game, so here goes nothing.
So a quick little game of odds even.
1 and 2. 1 and 2.
All right,
So
all right.
1, 2, shoot. Yeah, got it.
Sounds good.
Ready?
1, 2, shoot. So my teammate is Reg.
Let's do it, Luke.
Game is on. Here we go.
Good game, guys. Good luck.
Cheers. Good luck, guys.
I'm gonna try to hit the yellow rock into the other yellow rock and make them both leave, and I'm gonna sit pretty on the button.
He's gonna do a double knockout. Let's see. Oh, come on. By this much. By this much.
He just missed it. He would have had a crazy knock to take out.
Good sweeping though. Reg, what's the strategy on this one? How are we doing so far?
Strategy is to put one right on top of the yellow one. These guys can't do anything, so
They
I
can't
just
touch us.
Just put it right on
I like
top.
where your head's at.
Oh! Good work.
See your curling face.
I'll try to be like you. No, he wasn't even going for it.
That's okay, buddy.
No bonus points for using the board. I never see Will this quiet. It's great. But you know what? He's gonna get me next round. Yeah, he's gonna get me next round.
Hurry, hurry. Be aggressive.
Where's it going?
This is a good time. It's a really good time. So Reg here, he's probably too humble to say it, but his father is in the Canadian Curling Hall of Fame and the World Curling Hall of Fame.
Luke, what's your favorite part about curling?
Spending time with friends. It's not just friends on your team, but it's the whole league. It's the atmosphere.
A lot of young people curl.
Okay.
It's the golf of winter, man. Just get a bunch of buddies and drink some beers and throw some rocks.
Just getting out, spending time with people, and drinking beers and making shots. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Will, you can stay down at that end with the camera because this rock's coming straight to the house.
Looking good. Oh!
That's the
Double Dion.
The worst throw of the day.
Curling definitely isn't as easy as it looks, and despite how laid back the game is, you still do have to use your body and mind a lot. But what I love most about it is that the sport is just a small part of the game. After every session, everyone heads up to the club for drinks, regardless of if you're a newbie like Mike and I or seasoned vets of the club. Now, my time in Manitoba is quickly coming to an end, but before I hop on the night train to Saskatchewan, I've got one more stop I need to make.
I'm back.
Hi.
You kind of smell. Can you go change?
Yeah, and that's why I want to take the next minute to talk to you about the sponsor of today's video. True Earth makes a series of products that help you reduce the amount of plastic that you have in your household. Today I've decided to use True Earth's Platinum Eco Strips, which are meant for advanced or heavier loads, typically after you've done some strenuous activities or if you've gone curling like me. They're actually also really easy to use. You just tear open the packet, pull out one strip, put it in the laundry, throw your clothes in, and then boom, voila. Okay, the clothes have been washed now. Let's try this again. I'm back. Hi. So a big thank you to True Earth for sponsoring this video and supporting me as I continue to travel across Canada. If you want to check out True Earth's product, then you can head over to their website using the link in the description below. And if you want 10% off on any of your orders, you can use the discount code Sprouht. Thanks again, True Earth. Now let's get back to Manitoba. This is Feast Bistro. On the outside, it looks like your average restaurant, but it is actually one of the few truly authentic Indigenous eateries in the country. And they are inviting Mike and I for a meal after our curling match.
For the last 20 years, I've been developing recipes, reconnecting to my culture through foods, and incorporating those into my everyday recipes. I'm a mom of 3. I'm not a trained chef. I've never gone to culinary school. I'm just a home cook. Then I started doing research, and at that time discovering there's only a handful of Indigenous restaurants in the entire country.
Yeah.
This beautiful space had been sitting vacant for 4 years. Wow. And people here in the West End community that owned the space at the time approached me and said, why don't you put up a restaurant?
Well, I think if you'd like to, Will and I would love to go in the kitchen, see how something is made, or?
Sure.
When the day is done, do you usually cook yourself a meal or do you go home?
It's getting to the point where I'm kind of eating my fair share of the
Not only do we get to go inside the kitchen, but we also have to work for our meal and bring the food to our own table. I'm totally okay with that though, because everything looks amazing.
So today we have our famous roasted butternut squash bannock pizza. We also have here our Manitoba bison, and then we have our local Manitoba pick roll. And right here is another all-time favorite. We have our bannock buns that we make fresh daily. This is our bison dip. There you have it. Now you better get eating.
Right? Right?
Wow, I'll be here eating this on repeat for the rest of my life. Oh damn, I guess I'm moving to Winnipeg.
We're here. We're not leaving. I'm not going
The
home.
trip's done, yeah, trip's done.
Yeah.
This is one of those meals where you're like, doesn't matter how well I know you, we're both double dipping.
Oh yeah.
Well, I have to say it was a tricky situation to figure out things to do in Manitoba in this shoulder season, but we did make the most of it. And now it's time to head on to the next province, Saskatchewan. When I made the decision to travel across Canada, I knew that most of the places that I was going to visit in terms of provinces were not going to be the most ideal in terms of premier travel destination. And I think if there's one thing I've realized so far, it's that Manitoba has so many things to do. And if you've seen the last few episodes and this one, well, you know that that has to be true as well. And that's why it's important to travel, because you get to discover so many cool things along the way. And right now, I'm about to check into my room. Here it is. I get to have a seat in my chair. And at the same time, if I want to go to the bathroom, voila. And that's it. That's my room. So I'm off to Saskatchewan. It's gonna be an incredible trip. I've got so much lined up there. And I'm happy that you guys got to join me here in Manitoba. The trip's ending, but the journey is just beginning. Coming up in Saskatchewan, I show you my initial impressions of the province, which includes a chance at redemption in curling. I then head off to Mosaic Stadium to take on the Rough Riders, his mascot, in some football drills, and end it off by spending 48 hours in an off-grid Indigenous lodge 8 hours north of Saskatoon. This is just province number 8, so if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe and get ready to explore more of Canada. Thanks for watching. I'm Will, and as always, it's a mindset. I'll see you for the next one.